What is good with you? It is your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one. Poolside. Poolside, my friend. Poolside. Woo! Oh, got to be careful. Anyways, so your boy is back in a hotel. That's right. Back in a hotel. They happen to have a pool. I think the last one had a pool too, but it was indoor. And you know them indoor pools have cold water. I can't rock with the cold water. So what's going on? Why am I in a pool? I'm getting in that one next. I just figured I'd do this one for the YouTube video. Why am I in a pool? I am in a pool because someone made contact with my vehicle. So had to order a new battery box and a step and something else. No, that was it really. So while that is being ordered, you know, since that is like a safety violation, you can't operate the vehicle safely if you don't have a step. I'm basically down, waiting on the step, come in the mail. What happened? How did somebody operate? I'll tell you one thing. If my phone dropped in the water, bro, I'm going to be some kind of sad. How did someone make contact with my vehicle? That is a story for another day. We're going to let some time pass on that one first. Let the investigation complete. And then we'll talk about that on YouTube. Nevertheless, man, that's what's going on, man. So just been hanging out at I really like this hotel. Okay, the room is freaking nice, recently renovated, you can tell. And the best thing about the room is the fact that there is space to play the Oculus. If you're not familiar, it's a virtual reality headset. You can put on a headset and play certain games. I play Onward. It's basically like Call of Duty, except it's virtual reality. So there is room, like there's enough space in the room to play the Oculus. So that is awesome. So basically, I mean, y'all know me, I don't like to spend money. I like to save money, I like to invest money. So it is super easy for me to sit in my hotel room and not spend any money by just playing my Oculus for hours and hours on end. And then I'll charge it, I'll watch something on TV, you know, eat, get in the pool, go back in the room, play the Oculus, burn the days down, man. So that's what I am up to. I will say this, man. I'm getting a lot of requests for me to kind of review Circon. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to get in that pool. Get my actual head wet. Hold on real quick. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so had a lot of requests to review Circon. I will say this is probably one of the best things about Circon is that when you are waiting for, I don't know, all I can say is an unreasonable amount of time. When you're waiting on anything, let's say your load doesn't pick up for another 4 days, when there's any sort of unreasonable wait, if you're waiting for a part to come in the mail and you can't work or anything, you're either going to the terminal or you're going in a hotel. And you know, they're not putting you in some fly-by-night hotel, they're putting you in like a decent hotel. You're not getting a penthouse suite, don't get me wrong, but still, I mean, you're getting a really nice place, man. So I will say that is that's one of my favorite things, man. So one time they told me to go back to the terminal, right? But terminal was like 200 miles out of route, so I didn't feel like doing it. So I sat in my truck for like 4 days. No matter how comfortable your truck is, 4 days is kind of a long time to sit and not move, not drive. You're not really, you can get out and exercise, but I mean, you're sitting at a truck stop, dude. So to sit and not move for 4 days, that's a long time, man. So I learned my lesson that time. I should have went to the terminal, didn't, whatever it is, what it is. But so I'm really grateful for this because it's really nice to get out of the truck, sleep in a hotel, got access to a shower right there. You know what I mean? I can walk around, I can get in a pool, I can exercise in their parking lot or something. So I figure I'd do pool day today, exercise tomorrow. So that's been really great. Another thing that I was kind of thinking about, all right, so I'm still kind of adjusting from the, even though I spent like 6 months as an owner operator, still kind of adjusting from it, right? I guess I just really stepped into that and embraced that role. So like one example is, I knew what needed to be replaced, man. Immediately, I can see what needs to be replaced. I don't need some mechanic, a certified mechanic, to tell me something simple. I can see what needs to be replaced. So I contact the company like, yo, here's what needs to be replaced. Company is like, okay, cool. Basically said, we need to hear that from them though, right? Like, we need you to get online, wait online, and have them tell us what needs to be replaced so they can send over a quote so we can approve that quote, right? So like, owner operator attitude is like, I can see what needs to be replaced. I don't need to sit online while someone if you just order this part and replace it, we can get on, you know, we can save a day worth of waiting. But that's not how it works when you work for somebody else. So it is what it is, man. I sat online. I was at a truck center, a Rush truck center, and I sat online, sat in my truck, you know, watching Netflix, whatever. I didn't care too much, you know. Finally, they came knocking at the door. Only inconvenient thing was, by the time they got to me, it was like 4 or 5 p.m. And they're like, okay, this is what you need. It's going to take a few days, like 4 or 5 days. And, you know, so what we'll need you to do is drop your trailer and you're going to have to go park somewhere else. You can't park here. So it's like I'm trying to find a place to park at 6 p.m. And then I had to take my trailer with me because the only spot they had, the angle of the parking spot was one that, you know, my landing gear wouldn't touch the ground. I didn't have any like 4x4s, 2x4. I would have needed a 4x4 or two 2x4s, but I didn't have any, you know, lumber to put under the landing gear, yada, yada, yada. So I had to go back the following morning, find a truck stop to park at, I had to pay $15 to park, so on and so on, and go back the following morning to drop my trailer at the next available spot. Found one, good. So that was a little inconvenient, but it's really more about just shifting the attitude from, you know, you're a company driver, you work for someone else. You don't just walk around making decisions, telling people what your truck needs and everything. They need to hear that from a certified individual. I respect that, man. You know, if I was running the company, I'd be the same way, to be honest with you. So, still kind of just adjusting that attitude, but other than that, man, y'all see it. Just checking in with you guys, let you know what's going on. Not much going on. You're sitting here for the next 4 or 5 days, whatever. And swimming and exercising and playing the Oculus. Hey, look, I'm ready to sign off so I can go in that part. They got this cool little waterfall thing. So I'm about to swim around and relax a little bit before we eat lunch. So, y'all already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard, find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It's all about why you believe it. Live free.